We are live for the UFC 282 live breakdown. Give you guys my predictions, the betting odds, and maybe some best prop bets. And then answering the live chat, man. Nothing better than a nice live stream. I appreciate everybody tuning into the show. Good day today, man. Long day. I woke up mad early today. I freaking got up at like 7:20, which, dude, normally I'm not up that early. Drove like an hour and a half to go watch Mike Perry work out and then, do a little interview at a restaurant for BKFC. It was cool to be a part of it. I don't know. You might see me in some of it. It's going to be on the BKFC app sometime in the, relatively near future. But I don't know if my parts will definitely make it in. If they don't, I'll try to get you guys that footage, though. It was cool to get to meet Mike Perry. It was cool to get to talk to him, see what he was like in person. It was a good experience, man. I had a lot of fun, actually. And I'm excited for more action this weekend. We're talking things that I'm doing outside of the breakdowns. The fights this weekend have me stoked. I think it's going to be an incredible week. I cannot wait for 282. I think that we're going to get a stacked action card. I think there's going to be a lot of great fights. I think the worst fight could potentially even be our main event to cap things off. I hope I eat my words and it's a really action-packed fight, but I've just been a little bit worried that potentially the fight might, let us down just a wee bit. Just a wee bit, you know what I'm saying? Just a fucking wee bit. What's up, Boodrich? How you doing, my man? Good to see you in the chat. Big week pay-per-view Saturday. Can we lock in a parlay or what? We're going to have to get a parlay to come through, man. We're going to have to be smart about it. What are your guys' parlays? Let me know some ideas. We got this one here. Raul Rosas Jr., Paddy Pimblett, Ankalaev, plus 172. I like it. I just get very nervous throwing in a fucking kid who's 18 that looks incredible, but he's fighting a grown-ass man with a lot of fights. Though I think Raul wins. Spice it up. Add Rosas Jr. by submission and Paddy Pimblett by sub and Ankalev moneyline. You got plus 1,112. I feel like Rosas is going to grind the decision out. I think that Jay Perrin's going to be tough, man. He's fought some good names. I mean, Mario Batista is a quality grappler, and, he was able to fight with him. I think Jay Perrin might be a real test for Rosas Jr. 100 could get you 172 or 1,212. Nice little payout off 100 facts, man. But some risk on going prop with the actual money line. I personally just like money line. What up, Mr. Philip W? Yeah, it is a good parlay. I think the money line attacks are my style. Blachowicz is so powerful, I wouldn't even touch that fight. I respect it. I think Ankalaev is going to get the win, though. Hey, hello from Arizona. What's up, bro? Jan, Bryce, and Darren as Monday dogs. I respect the dog attacks, bro. You don't know about Darren, man? You're getting risky with those dogs. I respect a little risk with the dogs. Dricus is a savage, but I do think that Darren Till is definitely the superior technician between the two. And if he can find shots, man, close or at least maintain distance. I think Dricus is going to be looking to close the distance. Darren Till is going to be looking to create the space and find big shots. I think Dricus has terrible cardio. He is muscle bound, but I don't think he has terrible cardio. You think the Bryce fight won't go the distance? Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just do 1 3-leg parlay on those underdogs, but then other ones be a little more realistic. Always got to do a bet on what my heart tells me. I respect the heart bet there. You like Chris Curtis as a dog attack. Boo Rich, I like that 2-leg parlay on Paddy and Rosas Jr. Both sub for plus 175. It's very possible Paddy made the last 2 tap. Yeah, I do think he can get it. I do think Paddy can get the sub, bro. Yeah, and Paddy said first round tap for this one. I don't think it's going to be first. I'm going maybe third round. Gordon gets his back taken quite a bit from what I've seen. Yeah, he does. Not easy to submit, but he does. And Paddy, I think, can find something. Yeah, he looks like a different guy. Paddy said, too, that he's not planning on getting back up to, 200 pounds after this camp. Now that it's getting real serious in his career, he wants to maintain a healthy body weight. Yet to be seen, though. I don't trust him on his word. Paddy inside the distance or Jared decision could be a smart bet. I don't want to touch Jared, man. I think Paddy can beat him, but he's a hard fight. You are right. They put him in the UFC 4 game so he can't lose. That's funny, bro. I didn't even realize he's in that game. You hope Rosas doesn't blow it. Is Saaiman inside distance minus 125? You guys really think he's going to run through Koslow? Saaiman lock of the week or Rosas Jr.? I actually don't have either as my lock of the week. Scottsdale. Shout out to you in Scottsdale, bro. Saaiman plus Rosas inside distance parlay plus 332. Damn, you guys are all confident on that Saaiman getting it done, dude. Steve Koslow is dangerous. I know he's in on short notice, but he's a hard fight. What's up, my brother? What is up? What's up, guys? I'm with you on Paddy Pimblett. Let's go. Let's go, champ. I'm still so fulfilled after last week's card. Last week was great. And we have a great card again. It's great to have 2 money cards. Plessis. What is good, my brother? How you doing, Black Sheep? Saaiman and Dricus, easy wins. I agree, Mr. Damon Archery, bro. I agree with you. Really surprised you went against Dricus. I don't know, man. I just think that Darren Till, if he's on point, can be a dangerous out for Dricus. And I think that Dricus's chin comes up so high that a real good technical guy can crack him. Your mom needs 2. I'm in the parlay. Fuck it, mate. Put it in. What's up, champ? How you doing? Kid's 18, but ask yourself, if he was black and from Africa, will we say the same? White guy with 6 fights, 18, only because maybe he beat Plessis guy? Dude, I don't understand what you mean by this, my friend. You're going to have to ask me it again. What is up, bro? You think Dricus has better cardio than Till? Depends what Till shows up. Still can't choose between Ankalev and Pimblett. I think Ankalaev, Pimblett is in a real... I think Pimblett's in a more risky fight. Jan by decision, plus 650. Paddy Vassell, plus 225. Comes up to plus 2,337. Dude, I think Jan's going to disappoint you in that main event. Rozenstruik, Paddy, and Ankalaev, plus 200. Yeah, I think all of them win. Gordon did get knocked out, 4 or 5 losses. Safer to go win by finish. The thing is, though, it's not like Paddy Pimblett's packing crazy heat with his hands, though. Simon's going to start slow, but then grow into it. All right. Who the fuck is Saaiman? I've been on a rocky fight on Contender Series. You look good. What's up, AJ? I see your predictions now. I'm glad that you see them, my man. I'm glad that you're now seeing the picks, too, not just the lives. Much love, man. Saaiman was a 20-year-old South African kid who KO'd Josh Wang Kim. It was a good fight, but he did flatline him impressively. Is there going to be a fill-in? Yes, we have a new matchup for Robbie Lawler. It's Alex Morono. I'll be breaking down that fight here. He only 18 with 6 fights. Why they bring him up? What are you doing? Is Plessis camp guy? No, but this kid is not. He's Raul Rosas is Hispanic, bro. He's not from South Africa. Till and BKFC after this L? I don't think so. I think no. The Czar parlay, Saaiman, Shahbazyan, Topuria, Brown, 4-0, 2K to win $7,600. I always respect the Czar picks. I've seen the Czar has been in the chat for years now, it feels. Czar, I respect that parlay. Should have called Big Mouth. Why did they get Morono? He couldn't have taken another fight. I think they should have done maybe Randy Brown. Yo. From Africa? So it's a different guy. What's his name, bro? Erik Silva is locked in. I think Erik Silva is going to win, too. We love the face-off with Mike Perry, my favorite African-American fighter. Yeah, dude. So I was with Mike Perry, and, I got some personal one-to-one. His coach is a real cool dude, too. But, bro, he was showing me some bare-knuckle techniques, and they have this, pad in the boxing gym that's, on the wall. It's, this long. It has, some Chinese lettering down the bottom. And it looks like, a pad. So I'm thinking it's, not crazy soft foam. I'm thinking, it's a good wall to throw. And he was throwing some shots at it, saying how he was saying to me in bare knuckle, he likes to turn his knuckles over and try to land with the knuckles. So I'm like, all right, yeah, let me try. He was showing me how he likes to throw his overhand. So I was like, let me try it how he does it. So I go and I throw it was a decent overhand, honestly, bro. It was a good shot. Fucking hell, bro. I swelled the fuck out of my hand, bro. I don't know. I don't think I broke it, but you can see a difference, man. You can see an obvious difference better if you look at it from right here, bro. It's all swollen in the fucking hand. And then this one's like this. It's not crazy bad. Don't get me wrong. You can only see a little bit. But, bro, this knuckle right here, I said, holy shit. I felt it as I hit it, too, and they were recording, so I had to, keep my game face on. But, damn, bro, it felt like a little crack. Hopefully that shit recovers fast, though, man. It seems like it's all fucking swollen up here, man. Kind of badass, though. One lesson with Mike Perry, bro, and I already fucking got a broken knuckle over here, It's pretty sick, pretty sick. Shahbazyan, a risky parlay? I think he should win, dude. If you have to choose a fight on the main card that will go to decision, what would it be? Ooh, okay. Give you guys this, and then I'm going to start the picks after. I feel like it's the main event. I'm going to say Blachowicz Ankalaev. I am riding with Darren Till as a dog. Oh, he's the pick to win. I think he will do it. You think he beats him like he did Soldik? Okay. He also lost the rematch. Rosas, Paddy, Magomed, Salvador. Do you remember how Plessis, Robocop, and KSW? I remember how he got KO'd too, though. How is Silva gonna beat him? I think Silva wins with grappling, bro. I think Silva's super dangerous with his subs. Brown has fought elite grapplers before. He's fought good grapplers. But I think this guy's good too, man. AJ already healed back to like 100% like Wolverine. Yeah, nah, man. I did not. Yeah, Robocop beat him in the rematch, but his BJJ is underrated, I believe. If he lands takedowns on Darren Till, I'll shit my pants then. Shahbazyan times Dolce under 2.5. If Shahbazyan's on point, I'd like to say so, but could see him getting a decision. But yeah, I'm going to say yes to that. Shahbazyan moved to Vegas to train and switch management too. He's a lock. I think he's going to look good with switching teams. Well, where are you leaning for Ilia, Topuria, and Bryce? I'm leaning Ilia. Erik Silva, Dana White's contender series was impressive. He has hands too. He's my lock of the week. Respect, bro. I respect that. Topuria said he's going to knock out Mitchell in the first round. Do you see that? I don't see that. I see a decision. This kid is 18 years old. First fight is the favorite. Only 6 real fights from Africa. All I'm saying is I just don't see this kid as a big prospect. Sorry for confusing text and bringing this up. Okay. No. I get what you mean now. So you're saying you don't see him as the big. You think a Jay Perrin can beat him. That's what you're kind of telling me. I do want to get into the picks here. I'll throw polls up for each of the matchups. And then if you see me looking at my phone, it's because I'm time stamping this thing. I show love to the replay gang. I show love to the replay gang. All right, poll will be up in a second. All right, poll is up. Get your votes in. It is Cameron Saaiman and Stephen Koslow. Listen, from what I saw of Saaiman, I do like the Muay Thai, and he seems fairly competent on the floor either. What has swayed me towards Koslow's side is the age of Saaiman only being 21. The way that Koslow has run through opposition, yes, not high level, but he is finishing everyone. And if you look through his amateur record, he was also on a tremendous win streak. He gets his big shot on short notice. I just feel like you have a 21-year-old versus a 25-year-old, both at the exact same amount of professional experience, 6-0. Koslow a bit more depth with his amateur run. Saaiman had his fight to showcase the skills on the Contender Series, and he shined. But what's not to say Koslow wasn't right there and would have been very impressive on the Contender Series too? We just don't know yet. I think there's a chance Koslow, actually, I think there's a fair chance, a good chance Koslow can actually get Saaiman down. I think he could get his back. This is a specific position that I think Saaiman could fall into. I think there's a chance that Koslow subs him. I know he's dangerous from everywhere, but when you get to a bit of the higher levels, so coming from regional to now UFC, I think it's going to be harder to pull off something like a triangle or an arm bar or any type of flashy sub. I think that there's a chance Koslow can get this thing done by sub. I think it's a hard fight, though. Is his gas tank prepared? I'm going to bank on that he is going to be prepared because regional scene guys should be training full-time as if they're ready to fight at all times. Relative circumstance, could Cameron Saaiman gas Koslow out, stop him later? Not impossible, but ultimately I'm picking Koslow to win. He is the underdog. It's sitting at around plus 245. If you look at the prop betting, Koslow to win by sub is plus 500. I also think that might be his most likely method of victory too, bro. That's my thoughts, man. That's my thoughts. I like the Koslow pick here, dog money. Yeah, man, I like it too. I don't know, though. Francis Marshall was young too. Facts, man. Everybody grows different in the game, so we're going to find out. If I'm going to lose money betting Koslow, You think Bryce Mitchell's going to kill it? Are we sure he's too young? We'll find out. You don't think that he's going to win by sub? All right. How you doing, brother? Just dropping a like. Much love, man. Saaiman inside distance, minus 125. 100% Damon. But I see him taking down Till and Derek Brunson on the ground. LOL. Oh, damn. This must be a comment from higher up, man. I must have missed that one. You don't think he's got any shot? Sub artist will take Koslow by sub. You think Simon's going to kill him? Damn, son. You guys are hard against it. I know this kid has struggled from Africa grinding out there or coat-tailing Duplessis camp and just bring people like Australia do. What's his name? They probably like to bring camp people from home to help. I think the dog probably had a better talent here. Is it because Saaiman is South African too? So you're saying they're bringing him because he's young. I get what you're saying now. You were talking about Saaiman. I thought you were talking about Rosas, man. And Saimon's 21. I think that's why I got confused. Saaiman is a real deal. The kid is fire. He's won all finishes. He's got iron hands as well. See what he does, man. Saaiman fire. We got some Saaiman belief out here. A lot of Saaiman confidence. Well, if he is as good as you guys are advertising it to me, I'm excited to find out. 70% of the people are on Saaiman. I'm going to close out the poll there and jump to the next fight of the night. But yeah, the pick is Koslow in this one here. Got a lot of fights to talk about. Let's keep running up the card. It's Salvador and Da Silva up next. Salvador. Silva. Right, poll is up. Here comes the timestamp for the replay, gang. And let's get into it. Daniel Da Silva versus Vinicius Salvador. Yeah, I got to go Daniel Da Silva here, man. I'm not overly impressed with Vinicius Salvador. I know Da Silva is on a terrible losing streak, and he has not looked good in the UFC. It's 0-3. They are very entertaining fights, and he has had moments of success. Ultimately, it doesn't look good. On the opposite side, Salvador, a tough striker, a guy who does hit with some serious pop in his hands and got an impressive win against a guy that was competitive in the odds, but I think actually was the favorite slightly heading into it. And he was an upset win on the Contender Series. I feel like in this fight right here, man, I just think Daniel Da Silva can find a lot of punches because Vinicius Salvador, if he's more hittable than Daniel Da Silva or not, he's just as, at the very least. Both guys are hittable as fuck. Both guys come to bang. I think that Da Silva is going to be very explosive early, and I could see him sleeping Salvador. We've seen Salvador has been stopped in the past by knockout. I do think if you look at how they fared on, that more regional scene through the Brazilian circuit, the record was a lot better on the side of Daniel Da Silva. Now, I'm not saying records necessarily matter, but I will say Da Silva looked like a pretty blue chip prospect on the way in. Now he's on a 3-fight losing streak. Can he turn it all around? I'm going to go with the side of Daniel Da Silva to win. I think Salvador is decent, but I'm not overly sold here. And as far as the odds, Salvador is sitting at minus 187 and Da Silva at plus 175. Most likely there's a finish. Da Silva wins inside of the distance is plus 250. Da Silva by knockout plus 650. Da Silva by sub plus 350. I'm picking Daniel Da Silva to sleep Salvador. And the people seem to be all over Salvador here. Let's see what's up in the chat. Salvador, you love the spot for him. Da Silva got knocked out 4 months ago. I do think it is a little quick turnaround, though. But at least it's 4 months, not 3. Salvador by KO, you got at minus 150. I don't know, man. You fade you know what considers guys usually because they fight UFC bets, but this isn't a bet. He's getting a layup now. You go Salvador. Da Silva KO round 1. I'm on Da Silva by knockout. Yeah, there was a lot of hype on him, man. Double champ does what the fuck he wants, bro. Yeah, respect to fucking Connor McNuggets. I should have had a toss-up option, dude. You got to pick one, man. I got to see. There'd be too many toss-ups then, man. But I'm not saying it isn't a toss-up fight. It is definitely a competitive matchup, and it's one where you're flipping a coin. The Silva can crack, and I think he could sleep Salvador. Could it happen the other way? Absolutely. So I think if you're betting, you dog money, you attack the Silva. And officially, I am thinking the Silva wins. He's a legit pick here, not just a dog attack. I think he can pull this thing out. The poll has Vinicius Salvador sitting at 67%. Hey, you guys are on Salvador here. I'm going against you guys, though. I'm riding with the Daniel da Silva train. And let's see if he finally comes through, man. I've seen moments where I've gotten excited picking him in the past, and he just hasn't slammed it home. Let's see if he slams it home here. All right. Erik Silva and TJ Brown up next. Let me throw the poll up. Brown, Silva, Erik Silva, Erik da Silva. All right. It is Erik Silva versus TJ Brown. I think that Erik Silva can take this fight to the floor and shine. Now, I know people have said, oh, TJ Brown's fought some good grapplers before. I'm going to name you off some of the grapplers that he's fought as of recent. Win over Charles Rosa. Charles Rosa's on a rough little losing streak there. Lost to Shailan Nordenbeke, where he was taken down. Lost to Danny Chavez, striker. Lost to Jordan Griffin, submission. Erik Silva seems to have the goods with submission skills and seems to be a dominating force on the ground. I really believe he's going to come into this fight and find success with submission attempts, maybe even takedowns too, putting TJ Brown on his back. Maybe he beats him up from the top. I think he wants it in the grappling department because I do think that's his, easiest key to victory. It's not like TJ Brown is this crazy striker, but he does have okay stand-up. Erik Silva yet to be really taken to that level here now, fighting a UFC caliber guy. We've seen him run through his Contender Series opponent who was a pure kickboxer, so he looked incredibly good here. But he's got other wins. He's 9-1 as a pro, seems to be very competent on the floor with quality jiu-jitsu and strong too. Not afraid to throw ground and pound. And also note this, it's now or never for him at 35. I'm going to go Erik Silva to get his hand raised, and I do think he can do it via sub. As far as the odds for this fight, Erik Silva is -110, TJ Brown -110. It's a pick'ems fight. So I'm going to say Silva win by, they don't even have submission as the prop. Not yet. What? We got to check out a different site. We're going to find this sub prop. I need this sub prop. Come on, UFC. I guess it's not the UFC fault. Come on, bookies. Give me the sub prop. Silva by sub is +275. I think there's a real shot he gets the sub. It's an even line if you're looking to money line attack it. I got to go with the side of Silva for the submission. Submission, man. Silva sucks. He's a tweener. He's going to be cut. You're talking about Da Silva, not fucking Erik Silva, I don't think. What's up, bro? What's up? Darren Till upset. MMA God bless us this week. Better say a lot of prayers for him, man. Silva was the first bet you locked in. I think that's smart. Silva by decision, totally fair. Silva by sub +275. That's what I'm thinking. Good to see me with platinum. Hey, thanks, bro. It's pretty cool. You don't think he's subbing Brown? So far, favorite dog for me. TJ Brown should kill this guy in the feet. He's one-dimensional, bro. But who's really TJ Brown killing on the feet, though? Erik Silva, lock of the week at 35. He's going to be looking for the finish, and I think he gets it, man. I went max here, 2,500 on Brown. I think you're losing 2,500 on this one, Zara. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm very confident that Erik Silva has the grappling chops to shine in this fight. I think you're off there, Zara, and you're on your money a lot. But on this one here, I got to disagree, bro. Silva is 65% of the people's pick. Yeah, we're going Erik Silva for the win. Erik Silva. Let's keep running. What are we, 3 fights in? And we got a shit ton left. Oh, this next one's a great one. I actually really like the prelims. I like the lineups a lot better. The lineups when I did the full card prediction were not the official lineups, and totally different, man. Like, I like it way better. Way better now. I was like, why is OSP starting the second fight of the night? They got this shit organized. I'm glad we got a pay-per-view this weekend. The last one of 2022. What a year it's been. What a year it's been. for the fight game. It's been a great one. Crazy fucking year. All right, let's get to this next fight. It is Billy Quarantillo and Alexander Hernandez. I'm going to pick Billy Q to win. Hernandez is fighting at 45, and it's the first time he's fought at 45 in a decade. I do think he can kickbox a bit, but I feel like Billy Q can match him in the kickboxing department and maybe even exceed him with the punching power and speed. Weight cut concerns me a bit, man. I expect Hernandez still to make weight and look fairly good on the scales, but I don't know how it's going to make his chin. I don't know how the performance is going to be. I personally feel like the side of Billy Quarantillo is going to shine in this matchup against Alex Hernandez, who was good at 55, but never really broke into that upper echelon. You know, you've seen him get beaten up a few times. I know he's got that sick win on his record over Beneil Dariush, the fake glove touch, whatever you want to call it. Then he just cracks him. Yeah, I'm going to ride with the side of Billy Q to win. I think he might get the knockout. I think he might get the sub. It wouldn't blow my mind if it's a decision either, but I'm going to say he does get the finish here. Now, as far as the odds for this fight, Billy Q minus 160, Alexander Hernandez plus 145. I got to ride the side of Billy Q to win. I like inside distance for Billy Q. What's that? Plus 200. Not bad. What's Billy Q by sub? Billy Q by submission. Plus 700. Billy Q by sub is plus 700. Hernandez by decision just cuz. Good luck, bro. Can Hernandez make weight? That is a big question too, man. We'll find out. Paddy, Rosas Jr., Ponzi, Rozenstruik. I got all four of them winning. Win-loss in 2018 for Hernandez. He's due for a win. I believe the streak continues. Such a close fight. Billy Q brings the heat. Billy Q does bring the heat. Alex Morono for the volume upset. What the fuck? This card is slowly getting better. I like Morono in the spot a lot. We'll talk about that fight here soon. Yeah, hopefully, man. Everyone fading Hernandez. It's a common thing, man. You're betting Hernandez misses weight. It's 10 years since he made 45, so I guess it might not be a terrible bet if that's actually available. Billy Q takes a lot of punches. Yeah, that is a problem with him. He does take a lot of shots, but he can crack. He can scrap. It's Christmas time, and they taking my money. I feel bad, barely dropping 5 in the Salvation Army. Now I'm going to order 65. Do I go live every day? I have not been going live every day. I usually go live, 3-4 times a week? Yeah, I'd like to add a little more live. Oh, shit. Just fucking spoiled the hair a little bit. It is what it is. I like to go live a little bit more, but it just doesn't always happen, man. But I'm live right now. So that's what counts. Let's look at the people's poll for this matchup. Billy Q is sitting at 65%. Alexander Hernandez at 35%. I'm going to ride the side of Billy Q. The people are in agreement. Hernandez needs to KO Billy Q round 1 or he's in trouble. I think he does. I respect you going that side, but I think Billy Q can shine here, and I'm too nervous to pick the side of Hernandez, especially with a new weight class. I mean, I know he's fought there before, but a decade ago, man. That's a long time. This next one's good. It's Curtis and Buckley. Let me throw the poll up. All right. It's Chris Curtis versus Joaquin Buckley. You know, I think Chris Curtis is going to be live for the knockout in this fight. I think he can catch him with the lead hook potentially. Might even be a right hand down the line. Like, I do feel like Buckley is more explosive, but the side of Curtis has a little more sting in the hands. So it's a tricky one to actually pick as far as this fight goes, because it's close, right? I think it's a bit of a toss-up, but I feel like the side of Curtis is the way to go here. I'm just feeling Curtis gets it. Buckley's tricky. He's explosive. He's fast, but I can see him getting flatline, man. I got to go with Chris Curtis, who's got some real sting in his hands, and I think maybe even a little better defensively than Buckley. I have no idea about this one, man. If Hernandez's weight cut goes well, then that plus 550 ain't bad. True. Hernandez by DQ via eye poke. Want to parlay Salvador, Rosas Jr., Paddy, Ankalaev. I respect that play. I respect that parlay. This one's tough. Yeah, this one's tough for me too. This one's tough for, I think, everybody, man. But yeah, we're going to go Curtis. Buckley, you think he should get this? This one should be a banger. I had to put a bit of money on my boy Curtis. Let's go, champ. Curtis by decision or late KO. Let's look at the odds real quick. Chris Curtis to win money line plus 143. Buckley minus 138. And then the prop bet for knockout plus 265 on Curtis. Plus 265. Plus 265. I agree. I think the Action Man is more durable. I just saw that comment. You think Curtis hits harder? I agree too. I think he at least hits with more precision. Do you consider size? These guys are actually about the exact same size, man. Both have fought at welterweight. Both have found success at middleweight. It's an interesting matchup. People are sleeping big time on Chris. Curtis is a veteran and will land more accurate counter shots when Buckley closes in. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, man. I think this is a fact too. You're riding with the Action Man. I got you. Buckley for the win, especially since the third round with the Mavov. He was very good in his last round. True, but styles make fights, bro. We got to consider it's a very different matchup with the side of Chris Curtis as opposed to the side of Buckley, you know, versus what the fuck am I saying? That makes sense. It's a very different matchup with Chris Curtis as opposed to a Mavov, long striker. Curtis, more of a tight boxer. Yeah, I think Curtis can knock him out, man. I'm going to go Chris Curtis for the win. It seems like the poll is joining me on the Chris Curtis side, and we're going underdog Chris Curtis. How long have I been an MMA fan? Dude, what was it? 2008 or 9? So it's like what? Let's say 2009, just to keep it on the conservative side. 13 years, 2008, 14. 13, 14 years, bro. Curtis is better and has a better chin, fought better talent. Buckley is stronger if stand and grapple, maybe a harder striker than Chris. Too many on Curtis, bother like smell a fade. Too many on Curtis, brother, like smell. You're saying to fade it, bro. You're saying fade this fight. That's what you're saying. Yes, I am gonna do Bellator. Just probably gonna do weigh and recap show style because I was fucking doing the show with Mike Perry today. I didn't really have time to get everything finished with Bellator. And you know what? Sometimes Bellator, it's not easy to fucking get into, but I'm going to get into it and we'll be covering the Bellator fights. Don't worry. Chris will make it hard on Buckley to penetrate his defense and will get caught stiff trying to pull out. Brock Lesnar got you into MMA? No, you're good, bro. Fade it up, bro. Be faded as you want, my man. I appreciate you, dude. Might be on the opposite side, but it's all good, son. Curtis is too patient and calm compared to Buckley. It depends if Curtis can close the distance. A lot is going to be about closing that gap. Really like how much improvement I see in Buckley each fight. He is looking better, but he's been fucking chinned, and I think he can get chinned again, man. Is there a universe where Polish Power gets to win this Saturday? Not this universe. But then again, I'll say that and then eat my words. But no, I do think Ankalaev is clean to win. Hey, nice, bro. Nice. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, my man. I'm doing great. Chris has a big penis, no homo. That's pretty homo, Caribbean friendly. Did that man just say penetrate and pull out in the same sentence? I'm afraid of that Polish Power. Listen, I'd be afraid of that Polish Power too, but I don't know if Ankalaev is, man. He's a different animal. Guys, run the likes up. If you haven't smashed it, make sure to. And let's get these likes flowing, man. So yeah, smash the hell out of the like button if you're watching. Show some love. Edmen Shahbazyan in Lungiambula. Bro, I really need to get a mouse, man. I get frustrated just clicking on my screen constantly. I gotta get a mouse, though, that doesn't make too much of a clicking sound, you know? Shahbazyan versus Lungiambula. All right. Hold this up, and I'm going to grab the timestamp for the next matchup. What is it? 34, 40. All right. Edmen Shahbazyan versus Dulce Lungiambula. Listen, Edmen Shahbazyan should be successful in this matchup. He should be able to kickbox from distance, keep Lungiambula off of him, maybe even surprise Lungiambula with the takedown. Lungiambula is literally just a brute force. He's not super good anywhere. I know he's got the judo background, but he doesn't really use it much. I feel like Shahbazyan had the chops to look like, maybe a top contender. It's kind of a rough go. But I mean, I'm not really too shamed by the losses. Imavov's a beast. Derek Brunson's a beast. Jack Hermansson's a beast. I mean, he's real good. Those are fair losses to have. Dulce Lungiambula is the bottom of the barrel, in my honest opinion, as far as the middleweight division goes. And that doesn't mean he's not any bit good, and that doesn't mean he's not a threat. But what that does mean is the guys he fought, I don't think are as good as the other side. I think that we're going to see a good performance for Edmen Shahbazyan and comeback, maybe even a knockout win. We're going with him. Shahbazyan. As far as the odds for Shahbazyan, he's minus 275, plus 265 for Lungiambula. Shahbazyan knockout plus 135. What's Shahbazyan by decision? Decision for Shahbazyan is plus 295. Interesting. Yeah, I like Edmen to get it done, but it's definitely no easy out, man. This is a fight still. Sucks when you know it's loser leaves town. I agree with that, bro. Uguababala will win by mounting him, taking his back, and penetrating his defenses with ground and pound. All right. We'll see. Rozenstruik, Magomed, Paddy until to start round 2. This dude boring, pass on both, but I hope Dulce beats him. Dulce. The under 1.5 might be a play. That's a weird fight, man. It's a risky fight to touch, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm fucking starving right now. I'm eating this. Haven't eaten since like 2 o'clock, bro. And before the stream, I wasn't super cognizant of how hungry I was. So I'm about to chow this down. Usually I leave the mukbangs as a fight companion exclusive, but motherfucker, when I'm covering fights and I'm hungry, I'd rather fill the stomach up and give you guys quality and look like a schmuck eating on camera than just sitting here starving and like drained out. You want me to rip that bong? Not on this live stream, bro. I'm getting you all hungry. Eat a little something, bro. African guy will win by calling on the power. Dude, I'm not even going to fucking say that, bro. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Listen, you're at work and you can't eat. I'm sorry, bro. I'm chowing down between fights. People can skip past this part. They're like, listen, fuck this guy. For the Ilia and Till fight, I think I'm doing money line. I make it to round 2 bet. You like late finish? Okay. I mean, Shahbazyan, man, he's the pick. Maybe he's a play, but probably not money line. If he loses, he's done. But he switched gyms and shit. I think he's going to be better. Let me pull up this jackass. I hate when people stuff their mouths with food live. I'd slap that right out your mouth if you were there. No, you never would, bro. You know you'd never smack me, son. I mean, you smack so light, nothing would even come out of my mouth, bro. I'd swallow it easy and come back with a fucking nice uppercut, bro. I'd lift your feet off the ground. You'd look like Overeem, son. Don't disrespect the man who's got to eat on the live stream, bro. We're hungry out here. And we bring the quality takes, bro. And I need some food to do it. So don't hate the player, son. Hate the game. Is James Krause guilty? I hope not. I don't know. I think he's staying quiet because anything he says can and will be used against him in a court of law. We're going to find out, man. We're going to find out. I'm going to hope no, but I'm worried it might be yes. How about that? Yeah, there's always one of them, bro. AJ had a tough weight cut. He's getting the pounds. Exactly, bro. I enjoy watching these from overnight shifts, bro. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. I hope you enjoy the fun, man. I hope you enjoy the good times with the lives. You guys make me laugh. I like seeing the LOLs and LMAOs. Those don't go unrecognized, man. I see all the chat. His career been on a downward trajectory for sure. Dude, he's so young, though. He can turn it around. At 25 years of age, he can turn it around. I'm from Massachusetts, bro. Jared Gordon goes the distance with Paddy. I appreciate that. Who do you think is in? Ilia and Mitchell and Till versus DDP. I got Ilia and Till. I think Till is going to show a different side of him wrestling with already amazing kickboxing. I'm going to, lean with you on the Till side, but I don't know if he's going to go in for takedowns. He's guilty and you love him. I respect you. James Krause wins. He smashes. True. He'll never lose after that. He'll never lose after that. This is the weird shit. Doctor, Yurnan Nazaharda. Go molest some other patients, motherfucker. You think Dolce is like Tuivasa coming back too early from knockouts, needs his chin recovered? When was it? 4 months? I'm going to say no because it was more of a flash, not a consistent beatdown. What's good, MMA Locker Room? How you doing, my brother? Big week to cash, LFA, Bellator, UFC, bro. Everything you could ever ask for. I'm hyped for it, man. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. Ilia versus Mitchell, who you got? I'll tell you right now. Ilia. But we'll get to it in a second, man. Let me close out the poll. Shahbazyan, the people's pick. We got on a little bit of a tangent there between fights, but we're going to keep them coming, man. If we go on tangents, we go on tangents. It is what it is. But yeah, run the likes up, guys. We still got a couple more prelims to talk about. This one, you know who it is, man. It's our young kid, our 18-year-old Savage. An 18-year-old fucking Savage. It is Savage, though. 18? Holy shit. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Jay Perrin versus Raul Rosas Jr. Fucking rolling the tongue a little bit too much with that one. We missed a vowel. Listen, let me tell you about this fight right here. I think that it's going to be an interesting matchup because Jay Perrin's not coming here to lose, and he's not a bad fighter. Now, I will say I think Rosas Jr. seems to be a real solid grappling specialist, a guy who also can strike too, but like his specialty, I do think definitely leans towards grappling, but he seems like an athletic kickboxer. Jay Perrin can sit and scrap, and he's not an easy guy to fight. At 18, I wouldn't want to be fighting a guy with the experience of Jay Perrin. A guy's been around the game for a while. A guy's gone distance in a lot of fights. I'm going to take Rosas to win a competitive decision, but like at 18 years of age, you're a minus 227 favorite at best value. Perrin plus 215. I think Rosas Jr., he should win. But it's not like Perrin's never wrestled. It's not like Perrin doesn't know how to throw hands. I don't know. The later we get in the week, this is a fight I looked at for a bit. It's like I'm not the guy that's like, yo, I want to throw down on this 18-year-old kid. It's like a bad investment, in my opinion. Yeah, it could win. You might win, and you might win multiple times, like continuously for Rosas Jr. And he might be that 18-year-old that can do it with these grown-ass men. But I think there is a wall. There's a point. I'm going to pick him to win a hard-fought decision, but it's not an easy out. And Jay Perrin isn't top class in the weight class either. This is a good first step. We'll find out if it's a step too far, but I am going to pick Rosas Jr. to win by decision. Money line, minus 225. Rosas Jr. by decision, plus 215. Yeah, it's a no bet for me. If I was to touch anything, I'm not throwing down actually at minus. Nah, no chance. Over 2.5, minus 130. But then you get Jay Perrin at plus 200. It's like a value bet could be you go Perrin, even if you're picking Rosas just because he's 18. But it's risky too, man. I'm going to pick Rosas Jr. by decision, but he's in a fight versus a grown-ass man that's been in the UFC a bit. Perrin's the bet at plus 215. I'm not arguing with that. Staying away from this one, don't blame you. Yeah, I think better off. No, Saaiman, exactly. They're doing it right, I think. Obviously short notice guy. But different type of matchup. Perrin exposes this kid. You think Perrin exposes this kid who will be on his high horse and try to strike instead of grappling right away and gets knocked out? I don't know, man. Rosas extremely high IQ, below Muhammad level. He's 18, though, man. 18's young as hell. So young. So young in the fight game. Rosas is 75% of the people's picks. It seems like we're going with the 18-year-old. 76%. Rosas. I'm going to pick him. I'm going to stick with him. But you're risking it on an 18-year-old who's a big favorite. John Jones was 21, true, but that is John Jones. Very, very unlikely that Rosas has anywhere near that type of success of John Jones, even if he was to become a UFC title challenger or world champ. Like, the levels, come on, man. There's the level difference, brother. It's not the same. Rosas is extremely talented for his age. Jones won the belt at 23. And so Rosas is trying to set him up for that type of trajectory. But we got to see, man. A real good prospect. I agree. That's why I'm picking him to win against, a medium level guy in Jay Perrin. He should beat him. But if it goes sideways, it doesn't mean it's over for Rosas Jr. either. Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Chris Daukaus is our featured prelim. Listen, I think Biggie Boy is going to find success with the hands. Power strikers have gotten through on Daukaus in the past, and I think they get through again here. He's a guy that's pretty comfortable on the feet, but there's a different level, I think, in, the kickboxing ability, but also just the way that he finds shots for Rozenstruik, the hooking close. I know Daukaus is decent from the outside, but when he gets hit with one big power shot, I see the legs wobbling, and I see him getting finished off. I don't see him out wrestling Rozenstruik, and if he does land a takedown, it's like I don't see him just beating him up. I mean, you look at Rozenstruik went 3 rounds with Chris Curtis manhandling him with takedowns, and throwing him around, but there was still a great knee by Rozenstruik there. You look at how bad it went for Daukaus on the feet. I just feel like Rozenstruik would strike with a Chris Curtis a lot better than a Daukaus. Now, it's not MMA math, but it's just realistic. You compare them side by side, and now you match them against each other. I think Daukaus is getting knocked out. I think we're going to go Rozenstruik in the second round. Might even be the first round. But yeah, I'm going Jairzinho, Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. Minus 170, Rozenstruik, plus 150, Daukaus. And I'm going to say KO. Rozenstruik KO is minus 105. So it's not great value. Rozenstruik by KO in the first round, plus 250. Second round, plus 550. Rozenstruik, Biggie Boy, to knock out Daukaus, who I just think is going to be in trouble. They're going to be striking, and he's going to get cracked. I think he's going to get overconfident. And like, he can box a bit, but I don't think Daukaus's level of punching power is there to keep a Rozenstruik off of him. If Daukaus sleeps Rozenstruik clean, like, I'd be kind of shocked. Like, I'd be very shocked. If the opposite happens, I'd be not surprised at all. So we're going Rozenstruik, knockout win. I do think that he gets it done. You think Chris is going out like his brother Kyle? Definitely could be back-to-back losses for the Philly kids, man. Rozenstruik's going full NWA officer. I don't really know what that means exactly. Czar fading Daukaus, bro. Pay the bills. You hate the Philly kids. You think Daukaus is getting cut this weekend? I don't know if he's getting cut. You're from Philly, and sad to say, I might be done with the Daukaus brothers. Listen, I think they compete well on the, outside ranked opponents type caliber. When you start ranking these dudes and matching them up against some savage motherfuckers, yeah, they've tended to struggle and knock the fuck out, man. I think they're getting knocked out. The brother's going out. I'm going with KO Rozenstruik. 92% on Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. You guys are all over him. It's not competitive in the slightest. Keiko Ang, I'm talking to you, motherfucker. I like you, bro, and I appreciate you commenting, but dog, don't blow up the chat. Don't spam. Don't spam the chat, please. That's my only request, man. Don't spam the chat. Show some respect for the chat. You know what I'm saying? People trying to get their questions in. Don't blow it up. So Kyo Kang, if I see like 2 more, I'm giving you the fucking boot over here, man. All right, there we go. He's out. Get the fuck out. Disrespect the fucking chat. Don't disrespect the chat, son. It's one thing to diss me and talk a little shit. It's another thing to diss my chat. Don't diss my chat, man. Yeah, Dog Kiss is getting smoked. We still have Piper, Petrosky, and Wells. You got some good fucking Philly dudes, man. Yeah, I just don't think the Daukaus brothers are world title material and shit. They're fun guys to watch. They're decent. I think Chris is better than Kyle, but I don't think he's going to win this fight. And I mean, who's to say that he would even win against, some guys towards the back end. I think he'd get manhandled by Sergey Spivak. Rozenstruik, it's like if he can get him down, it could be a good matchup, but I don't really see him successfully wrestling him. Of the respect in the chat, great community you've made, AJ. Hey, man, I appreciate that a lot, Mr. Thomas Manzanero. Much love. Eben Sago, what is good, AJ? What's good, bro? We're talking about parlays at the end, but I got you. I'm going to throw the poll up for this next fight. If I don't get to all your questions or I miss you, you can ask again. The reason is because I'm fucking flipping through screens and I'm taking the polls. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy business. I got a lot of things running at once. All right, let's get to it. Bryce Mitchell and Ilia Topuria. So this one's an interesting one. I think Ilia Topuria is very competitive in the grappling with Bryce. I think in the stand-up, there's a big power edge towards Topuria. Bryce Mitchell, with his takedowns, is looking like a fucking monster. He's looking like the redneck Khabib, the way he's manhandling certain guys. But let's be honest. Let's be real here for a second. Edson Barboza was never known as a great grappler, and he got manhandled, sure. Beats Andre Fili in a fight that, it went his way for sure, but it wasn't like an absolute assault. He did better with the side of Edson. Dominates Charles Rosa, expected. Twisters, Matt Sales, that was sick. And then the Bobby Moffitt win. That's years ago now. Other side, Jai Herbert nearly beat Topuria, but Topuria came through the fire, and also it's upper weight class, and also Jai Herbert is a quality kickboxer with a damn good high kick, and he happened to land it. Topuria still slept him. Beats Ryan Hall, grappling specialist. Beats Damon Jackson, well-rounded, tough SOB. Yusuf Zalal win by decision. I think Topuria wins a decision here. I think it's a hard fight. I think Topuria can find its way on top too, though, especially if it's favoring him in the stand-up. Bryce is shooting, can't get Topuria down. I would have loved to see this fight over 5 rounds. I'd just be curious to see what happens there. But 3 rounds, I got to go Topuria, man. I think he can pull this one out, and I think he can land the more significant punches. As far as the people, they seem to be with me slightly towards Topuria. Now, as far as the betting odds, Topuria's minus 130, Bryce Mitchell plus 130. If you're looking to maybe play Mitchell to win, or excuse me, Topuria to win, do you go decision Topuria plus 325? Over 2.5 is what, minus 120? They're expecting a finish between these two. Undefeated guys, they're expecting somebody goes out. Maybe they do. Topuria's second round knockout, I could see it. You think Topuria's getting ragdolled? Holy shit. I don't see Mitchell keeping Topuria down. I agree. Bryce wins. Dude, Topuria's got some championship level jiu-jitsu, man. Paddy ain't ready for the ranked. Probably not. Waiting for the weigh-ins. You have Ilia here. If the weight cut isn't harsh on him. Fair. Yeah, we'll have to see at the weigh-ins. Yeah, but we're going the side of Ilia Topuria to get the win. You're riding with the flat earther. I respect you. Poll is 50-50, and I'm going to close it out at even Stevens because I'm a sicko. I want to make you guys wonder. I want to make you guys think, what the hell? Listen, guys, I got to get a piece of this fucking bag over here. I hear the stomach growling. This bagel saves the stream, man. I'm telling you, I improve by like 15% every bite. That's 30% right there. Paddy makes a statement versus Gordon. Does he deserve a ranked opponent next? Yes. But a certain one, which you guys will see in the Every Fight to Make series that I'll do after UFC 282. Who's next for Robbie Lawler? Yeah, I don't know. Nick Diaz trilogy? You remind me of that elf from Santa Claus, Tim Allen. That's pretty fucking funny. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you. Why would the UFC put these two together? You're dumb. Let these guys keep. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like Paddy versus Moicano or Hooker in a fight night main event. I think Hooker's more likely. Let the guys keep winning. Okay, I was wondering what the end would be. I remind you of Passos and Max Payne 3. I've never even seen it, bro, so I'll take it as a compliment. Give me the Hillbilly Gracie respects. Carbs at 8:30. You're nuts, bro. I'm a crazy guy, son. All night. Carbs all night, bro. Imagine Paddy versus Armand. I can't. Don't ever compare Thug Nasty to Ryan Hall. No, I'm not comparing him. I'm just talking about previous matchups and saying it's a grappler who in the past succumbed to the power of Topuria. Yeah, Morono would be a hard fight. I thought you guys liked me talking with my mouth full. Paddy versus Ferguson is using his name to push him. I see it. I don't know. The way Tony's gone out, I don't know if he'll fight again. We'll see in a moment. We're almost at that fight. But this fight right here, we're going the side of Ilia Topuria. And let's jump to our next fight of the night. Guess who's back? Back again. Darren Till is back. Tell a friend. Darren Till is back, guys. The Gorilla. Darren Till. All right. Poll is up. And let's get into it. All right. All right. Darren Till versus Dricus du Plessis. So the way I look at this fight, I think that Duplessis is very powerful. And if he puts the heat on him, he is going to come in heavy with shots. It could hurt Darren Till. And if Darren Till has any quit in him, if there's doubt in Darren Till, if he didn't have a great training camp, if he isn't the best form of Till, which I do believe, at least best, like near best, the best capable form, I think Duplessis could be a serious problem. Now, if Darren Till is on his money, this is a guy that was competitive against Robert Whittaker. This is a guy who was, kind of looked at as maybe the next big British thing. Has he under-delivered? He fought for the belt, lost at 170, came up a weight class, ends up losing. But you can't knock him for a Whittaker loss. The Brunson loss, it was tough, and he didn't look in great shape. If he comes in this one, I mean, we'll see on the scales. If he looks like a softie, Duplessis might be running him over. But an on-the-point Darren Till is a significant problem, in my opinion, for the vast majority of guys at 185 who are strikers. And I think that we could see Darren Till sneak a shot through. I got to go Darren Till, man. I think he might get the KO decision. Definitely could happen. He's the slicker striker, but Dricus is the more dominating striker. But I do think Till could find that chin and hurt him because Dricus comes in reckless, man. He comes in with the chin up high. He comes in kind of wild, and I think there's potential. Boom, big shot. Puts the lights out, at least hurts him. Maybe more significant strikes. Could be a decision, but I'm going to go Darren Till by a finish, bro. I'm going to ride with his side and say this is his breakout performance, and Darren Till is back with a vengeance. 66% are on the side of Duplessis as far as the odds. Darren Till's big plus 172. Dricus Duplessis minus 150. I like Darren Till to get his hand raised in this fight. You think Till gets ragdolled here? He's lost muscle and gained weight, so you're saying he's being a fat ass, bro. He's not training hard. Whoever says Till is lying, they won't bet it. I hope all the training he's doing, his game has evolved. Be so disappointed if he's hesitant and Till can find his chin easy. I think Till's going to come through, man. You think Duplessis is going to be champ? Till is a bum? Oh, shit. I think he's a skilled motherfucker, man. Do I think Topuria's weight cut's going to go smooth? I don't know, man. I'm going to say yes, but we'll see, bro. If that cut's really fucking killing him, he might have to commit to 55, but I think he's short for that weight. Darren Till plus money over Duplessis. I would just money line it if you're on Darren Till. Method of victory is tricky here. It could be a KO, but it definitely could go long. Duplessis is going to bring the heat. I think we got a great fight here, and I'm very interested to see kind of like a clash of strikers, right? The clash of striking styles. You have technical precision, a guy who's good from range, real crisp boxing and kickboxing, versus Duplessis, who's known as a powerful striker, but a lot more reckless, a lot more pressure heavy in each punch too. He's throwing with maximal power in the majority of the punches that he's going to be attacking. So to me, I'm going to go Darren Till to get the win. How can AJ Till can't even find the UFC weight scale? I doubt he makes it to the fight. Listen, at 185, I think he's going to be on the weight. I think he's going to come through, and he's going to win. Duplessis is very confident, as he should be, man. Listen, of course, a fighter has to be extremely confident in himself. And if Darren Till has the confidence, this is a guy who Adesanya has talked about wanting to share the cage with because of his beautiful striking. It's true. He's got incredible stand-up. He's a technically better striker, but technical abilities don't always win you the fight. Unfortunately, the raw tenacity, the toughness, the ability to walk through fire, the game planning, or just simply shots landing, more volume. I'm going to say Darren Till gets himself the win, baby. I'm going to say Darren Till for the Dubski. The Gorilla Darren, who will have short lives? The superhero teacher, I'm asking you. Who will have short lives? Till or Duplessis? Why? Darren Till's 29, Duplessis 28. 66% of the people on Dricus Duplessis. And I am going against the grain. I'm on the dark side here. I'm going with Darren Till. Did he stop RoboCop? No, he's not the guy that stopped RoboCop. Duplessis is very confident. I do think he's going to be confident. What happened to the Lawler fight? Lawler pulled out. Duplessis beat RoboCop. Put some respect on his name. Are you talking about that RoboCop? I'm thinking you're talking about Gregory Rodriguez for a second. You're talking about Robert Soledy. He beat him once, but he also did lose to him once, man. I mean, it's a different weight class, different style fight. Listen, Soledic looks fucking good, but it doesn't mean he's invincible. I know he's doing big shit outside of the UFC. But let's see in the fucking cage. I'm picking the Gorilla Darren Till, man. This kid is toothless. He looks like a 40-year-old man. Poor kid. Who, though? Who? Superhero teacher. I got money teeth. You talking about me or you talking about the fighters, bro? I'm very confused. Help this teacher out, man. What the fuck is going on with this world? We got to guide our teachers, man. They have no fucking common sense. Holy shit. I see why they fucking say the youth is failing in this society, man. We need some better teachers. We got this guy over here. Holy fuck. But yeah, Darren Till, my pick. Duplessis, their pick. The people's pick. Let's keep running up. The next fight of the night. Ponzinibbio is not getting a big weight cut. That's good. They're doing it at 180, him and Morono. I mean, KSW has good fighters, but it's not the UFC, bro. Let's not be unrealistic here. And their drug testing is not there. So you can take a fuck ton of steroids and fight there. All right. Santiago Ponzinibbio and Alex Morono. Listen, Morono, I know he's been on a bit of a fucking tear lately. There's 4 wins in a row. He won 4 months ago in Selmansburger, beat Mickey Gall, beat David Zawada, beat Cowboy. And in the recent loss, it was fucking Showtime Pettis, crazy enough. Whereas Ponzinibbio is literally on the opposite side of the tracks as far as his performances has been going. He's been fucking dropping fights, 2 down. Win 1 against Baeza in a competitive fight, and then also Leach flatlined him. Alex Morono is a tricky guy to fight. He comes with wide shots. He hits with a lot of punching power. Santiago Ponzinibbio can also crack for sure. I think he still is primed. My concern is Morono has like these good, awkward overhands. Could Ponzinibbio find that money shot through the guard and be the guy to flatline him? Could he put him unconscious? Let me see. Can we find the odds real quick too? They're not listed anywhere that I'm looking here. Yeah, they still got Lawler Ponzinibbio. Where are our odds? Oh, we got him. Oh, shit. Ponzinibbio, minus 170, plus 155, Alex Morono. This matchup right here, I think is going to be fucking competitive, man. It's tricky, though. Can you pick a guy coming in on such short notice in Alex Morono? Or do you ride with the side of Ponzinibbio, who I do think is past the prime? But, I mean, you look at the split decision losses to such good talent. You look at the 4 wins of Alex Morono. No offense to any of those guys, but they're not all that top gear. They're not that next level edge. Wow. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm picking Alex Morono. I have no idea why, man. I have no idea why. I just feel, actually, I kind of have an idea why. I'll tell you why. Because I'm, for some reason, seeing Ponzinibbio get caught with shots over the top. Oh, my God. Am I seeing Morono for real, man? I thought I'd be able to come on and just give you the hardest it takes. Like when I do the breakdown, pre-record, everything is set. But like when I'm here live, I like to show you guys my internal dialogue, man. Yeah, it's like, damn, bro. Ponzi's losing these fights, and Morono's killing it. I'm just gonna go Morono, guys. Fuck it. I'm going Morono. I'm sticking with it. I'm going that side. It is what it is. I think the Pons is gonna KO Morono. I think Morono winning. We're so torn, man. Yes, Morono. No Bellator. Bellator's coming, bro. Be patient on Bellator. Gonna be wrestling school for Pons. He's gonna shoot. Fuck, man. That's a tricky fight, though. That's a tricky fucking fight. Who will win, Pons or Canelo? In boxing, we all know the answer. Canelo. In MMA, we all know the answer. Pons. In a street altercation, who the fuck knows, bro? It's circumstantial. If Canelo cracks Pons with the first punch, he probably going unconscious, man. If Pons gets a hold of Canelo, he's throwing him down. So it's in a street fight. I would say it's a fucking coin flip because it's scenario based. Now, if you're talking about a no holds barred fight, they set it up and say, okay, we're going to fight at this time, this date, this location, this exact setting. We're going to say ready, set, fight. I would lean towards the guy doing MMA. I would lean towards him for the takedown and getting on top and maybe even strangling Canelo. So yeah, I'd pick in a no holds barred fight. I'll pick the side of Ponzinibbio, but in a street altercation, really no fucking idea. If Canelo cracked him, it could be over. Darren Till is going to send that guy back to Africa? Maybe, man. I'd have more faith in Morono, but I can't with short notice. Fair. I don't know. I just feel like, dude, this dude could be on, man. You think Mitchell should have a title shot if he wins? I think so. I don't know, man. I just felt it in that one. I said, fuck it, Morono. Like, I'm sitting here. I'm like, no, I wasn't like feeling like I was looking at the Robbie Lawler fight, and I'm like, okay, both guys seem relatively, at least slightly past their primes. Morono seems to be on his fucking game now. This is the best we've seen from Morono, and I think it'd be a mistake for me not to go with him as the underdog too, but also for the fact that it's a different style matchup. It's a guy that's a little bit tricky. These overhands, this awkwardness. I don't know, man. I'm going to go with the side of Morono. You were wrong about 80% of your predictions. Definitely not 80%, man, but there have been some fucking times where I'm wrong, man, obviously. It's fucking fight picks, bro. We're picking fights. Dan Hardy, I even look at his picture. He's like, dude, it's a fucking fight. I can see both ways. We pick it and we ride with it, man. You just got to have the knowledge to back up your claims. And if it comes through, it comes through. If it doesn't, hey, you gave your best hypothesis possible. This talk reminds me of a meme of a huge bodybuilder versus a jiu-jitsu guy meme. No, it's like, who the fuck knows, man? It's all situational. Ranking is stupid. 99% of people will not make it to a title shot. The thing is, they need ranking as a generalization, bro. A general understanding, a general idea to see where they line up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going with the side of Alex Morono to upset Ponzinibbio. Yeah, I'm doing it. Let's go Morono, man. It's been one I've been sitting on all day. I'm fucking, as soon as I got the news, I'm like thinking, damn, that's a fight, man. And looking at Morono's last performance, he's looking damn good. Momentum's a factor in the fight game, bro. Momentum is a factor. Let me set up the poll for the co-main event. And also, the people are picking Ponzinibbio. You guys are against me on the Morono side, but I understand that. I respect it. Canelo has the edge on stand-up. The gap wouldn't be wrestling and kicks. Ponzi has a stand-up game where Canelo has zero ground game. What's up, brother? Missed a lot of videos. Was out of town, visit family. Well, I'm glad you're back. Keep out. Much love. Exactly. So we put curbs in for the ring for men fights to help natural fight street fighters and bushes for female street fighters. That's fucking hilarious. You prefer Moe's or Chipotle? I go Chipotle, bro. Did Mike Perry see you without the hat on? No, he did not, bro. Mike Perry only saw me with the hat on, but at points I had it turned backwards, but I had it on the whole time. I've yet to be seen without the hat, man. I've yet to be seen without the hat. Dude, all I know is Mike Perry, his training, fucking, I do one session with him fucking hitting this shit. I swelled the fuck out of this knuckle, bro. Look at that shit. Versus that one. See that shit? Holy fuck. That's funny, man. It was good shit. It's a good battle scar to earn, man. I was hype about that. All right, let's get the poll up for our co-main event. It's the co-main event of the evening. Mike Perry is a legend, bro. think Eric Silva beats TJ Brown too, bro. We think about putting the house on Ankalaev? We'll get to that in 1 second, bro. But if it means your actual house, man, I think better off not do this, bro. Keep the money in wallet, bet what you can lose. You know what I'm saying? Like Habib would tell you. All right, let's get into it. Co-main, Paddy Pimblett, Jared Gordon. Not an easy fight for Paddy Pimblett, but I do think he finds a way through this one. Jared Gordon's got some decent boxing, and I feel like he hits harder than advertised, but he's not known for knockouts. He can wrestle a bit, but he has been submitted. There's certain guys that have put him on his back. Paddy Pimblett's sneaky with the subs. He's got good back control. He's got nasty fucking chokes. Paddy Pimblett on the ground, the reason I'm picking him here is not even positional control. It's not that. It's transitional speed. The way Paddy Pimblett can move on the floor, I feel like is a lot faster than Gordon, and I can see him locking something in because I do think Gordon will be willing to engage or even just forced to engage there. So we're going to go this side. Paddy Pimblett, win by submission. Gordon, the sternest test of his UFC run, and a good way to prepare you for that next level, which what is that? That is the ranked opponents. This is not an easy out, but I am going to pick Paddy the Baddie. Oh, Paddy the Baddie. Oh, Paddy the Baddie. We're going with Paddy Pimblett, baby. Minus 200 for Paddy Pimblett, plus 217 for Jared Gordon. Now, as far as Pimblett by sub, plus 230. I don't really like it. He's minus 200, but I think the fight it's a fight. I'm picking Paddy to win, but it's a fight. Minus 200 is like you're also backing your investment into Paddy Pimblett. Do you believe that he has the chops to make it to a higher level in MMA, make it to the upper echelon of the UFC? I think this matchup he can win. I'm going to pick Paddy Pimblett. I say he does it, and around that minus 200 range might be something to parlay up, might be worth a stab, but no, it's a fucking fight for him, a real fight for him. Oh, Paddy the Baddie. Fucking balloon, bro. You're going to rewatch all of them. I will comment. Just don't think I'm crazy. Nah, I'll never think you're crazy, Keep Out. I appreciate you. Thought Perry was going to Mike Tyson AJ's nose. I hope the fuck not. That'd be fucking awful. How long do you think this goes? I'm saying third round. Minus 200 really worth it for a guy who's fought low-level comp. I mean, he did well in Cage Warriors, but minus 200 could be a little wide. You wish Paddy would cut his hair? I like his hair, man. Might do a sub parlay. Paddy, Rosas, Bryce Mitchell. Dude, good luck. I don't think he's submitting Topuria, bro. I don't think Bryce Mitchell's submitting him. Paddy just can't get too big-headed and get caught slipping. Fact. Because Gordon can still crack a little bit. Gordon's also 4-1 in his last 5. And I do think he's fought the, kind of better guys. I mean, you look at the records. I mean, Decky Dalton win for Paddy Pimblett, who was 11-4. David Martinez win, who was 8-2. Luigi Vendramini, 9-2. Rodrigo Cazula Vargas, 12-4. Jordan Levitt, 10-1. On the other side, for Jared Gordon, a win over Chris Fishgold, who was 18-3 at the time. 11-3, Danny Chavez. 11-2, Joe Selecki, who was a real prospect. 17-1-1, Grant Dawson. It's a loss. And then 18-5-1. Dude, it is a competitive bout. I'm saying Paddy win by submission. I see him getting this thing, and I'm going to ride with him. What is up, MMA Joey? How you doing, my man? Hopefully all is going well, G. Good to see you in the chat, mate. Gordon decision, okay. Scousers don't care, mate. They let their dog shit anywhere. Michael Penza. Scousers don't give a fuck. How you evaluate the leveling Cage Warriors, very matchup specific. Very matchup specific. But yeah, I'm going to say he gets it done. We're going to go, oh, Paddy the Baddie. I'm going to say he wins it. Paddy the Baddie Pimblett. He's going to fucking do it. Let's get the fucking main event. You all doubted me. It's going to be Jan if you win. You all doubted me. Oh. Main event of the evening. It's the main event, baby. It's the main event. It's your main event. Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev. I'm picking Magomed Ankalaev. I think he'll have the advantage of knowing, or I guess controlling, knowing too, but knowing he can take down Jan is a factor. I do believe he's going to find success with some wrestling, but I don't think that's his main game plan. I think he wants to strike with Jan. And I think from distance he'll have an edge. He's a little faster. He's very patient. Jan Blachowicz, though, has some serious power, and I would even say he's got that power advantage. But I think Ankalaev will be too hard to hit, not an easy guy to close that gap on and crack. I think Ankalaev, even if he is getting touched up a bit on the feet, he's then going to work the grappling in, and I see him succeeding on takedown attempts, man. I'm excited to see this fight. I think it's going the full 5, and I'm going the way decision win from Magomed Ankalaev. But we have some Jan beliefs. Pretty kitty. Jan wins by KO. Jan wins by KO. Who thinks Jan knock a bitch out? Oh, shit. You guys are on the Polish power, bro. You guys are on the Polish power. AJ, do you think Gordon can take Paddy to the cards? Potentially. Paddy can't beat anyone in the top 10 most of the time. I'd agree with that. He's just got to beat him once. Hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you in the chat, my man. Much love. Yeah, main event, bro. We're going Magomed Ankalaev. I think he's going to pull this thing out. As far as the people, you guys are 73% on Ankalaev currently. I'll update it as we go. Let's get into the odds. And if you guys haven't, make sure you smash the hell out of the like button. And if you're new, subscribe. Let's get me to 11,600 subscribers by the end of this stream. So subscribe if you guys are new. If you're watching on replay, much love to you too. Smash the likes and subscribe. And thank you for tuning in. Let's talk about the odds side of things. Minus 255 Ankalaev, plus 215 Blachowicz. Jan Blachowicz. Blachowicz. No, we're not going to say Blachowicz win by TKO, but I'll list it off. Plus 575 Blachowicz knockout decision. Ankalaev plus 235. Money line Ankalaev is minus 255. I'm picking Ankalaev to win a decision. Fight goes long. Over 4.5 is plus 135. Over 1.5 is minus 225. I think that's a good play. I think it's going over around 1.5. I'm thinking decision for Ankalaev, man. I think he's patient with the 5 rounds of work. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, man. I think he can do a decision. Ankalaev decision. You like inside distance for Ankalaev? I respect it. Someone will get chinned. Dagestanis are just built different when it comes to combat sports. You have to respect him. Yeah, I'm going Dagestan. Joe Dirt, my guy. Appreciate all the work, homeboy. Good luck. Hey, good luck to you too, bro. Much love. Put a Zelda Game Link hat on Ankalaev, and I swear that dude got gold coins in a cave somewhere. Maybe steal kids in a bag for Christmas too. That's fucking hilarious. You like Jan by KO? Listen, I think Ankalaev's the guy. I could see this. I just think Ankalaev's too well-rounded, man, and he's going to beat a Jan Blachowicz. I'm very confident that Ankalaev wins. I might have to money line that shit. I might have to money line the fuck out of it. Ankalaev via inbred grip strength. I respect that side. The inbred grip strength side. But yeah, Ankalaev is 70% of the people's pick. I like that shit. I'm going to leave that running. But I do want to talk a bit about parlays. I want to hear what you guys are thinking with the parlays, especially. Where you guys' heads at with these parlays? Are you like, yes, I'm throwing heavy? Do I got some 3-fighter combinations? Do you guys got, some true Hail Marys? Or are you guys on the safer side this week? Let's look at it. Let's see what we can come up with here. This is, the early draft parlay of the week. I like Magomed Ankalaev. I like Jairzinho Rozenstruik. That's plus 115. That's not a bad play right there. If you went Alex Morono dog money plus 439, if you added that in. Darren Till dog money plus 450. Do you go Shahbazyan minus 280? You got plus 193. Ankalaev, Rozenstruik, Shahbazyan, 3 strong favorites. If you went dog money Morono, it's plus 631. If you also went with Till, it's plus 765. Close money favorite, TJ Brown could be in the mix. What are you guys thinking, though? Where your parlays at? Where your parlays at? Hey, bro, you didn't miss the stream. I'm still live. Playing it safe with Pimblett and Ankalaev, plus third leg, plus 187. Fair. Till to start round 2. Bryce Mitchell to start round 2. Paddy to start round 2 and Magomed plus 280. What book you playing at that's giving you those options, bro? I have 2-leg parlay Paddy and Billy Q plus 120 on FanDuel. Okay, I respect it. Ankalev could potentially submit him. He potentially could. I'm thinking decision, but yeah, I could see it. It's not impossible at all. It's not fucking one bit impossible. Listen, it's very possible. It could happen, big fight, big drama show. I want the big drama show. You got Salvador, Rosas, Paddy, Ankalaev. Listen, bro. Salvador, I think he's getting slept, man. I think Daniel Da Silva about to put it on him. I think Da Silva's going to make his family proud, man, and get himself a fucking big win. Hold on one second. I'm just sliding to the left real quick, guys. All the way to the left. Fuck, I just hit the wall. I'm still here, motherfuckers. Don't worry. Dude, I hate that this thing's coming down. What the hell? You know what? Fucking piece of shit. For now, I'm just leaving it. But I gotta get some new fucking tape on that thing. One of my Bellator predictions dropping. I think I'm gonna do a weigh-in recap show Thursday. I think that's my plan, bro. I like doing the weigh-in recap show style picks for Bellator, just because you can see them on the scales. I don't know. It just adds a little more insight. Bellator is weird. Getting picks after the weigh-ins, I think, is better for Bellator. But I would have honestly dropped them earlier. But, dude, yesterday I was fried out. And then today I got up early as hell to do the BKFC shoot. I got to fucking chat it up with Mike Perry, bro. He said he'd follow me back on the gram, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if he does. I told him no pressure, man. Told him I'm not expecting it. Got the exact same thing. Zach, what does he got? Let's see. Third leg, sketchy, but you think the UFC setting him up to win? Well, Rosas is in a winnable fight for sure. I think that Rosas should get this W. Paddy, Mitchell, Ankalaev, Rosas, Plessis. Okay. Rosas Jr. and Da Silva to lose, another Silva to win. Off the top, who do you like? Stott, Sabatello. Bro, I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to give you guys unofficial leans, man. I want to really give you guys a good quality take on Bellator, bro. There's a more versatile guy in that main event. I'll tell you that. And you know who that one is. That's all I'm saying early. And that thing fucking slid off over here. Are you fucking shitting me? Edmen, I think Edmen wins. Paddy Ankalaev, 2-leg is safe as fuck, I think. I think Paddy should definitely get it. Bryce Mitchell, worth parlaying at plus 115. If you're on that side, but I'm going Topuria, dude. I'm going Topuria to win, man. I don't know. I just feel like Topuria is going to get him. Yeah, I wouldn't parlay Bryce. I'm not betting Bryce. I'm not betting Bryce even at the plus money price. It's like gambling. Roll the fucking dice. You like Stotts? Topuria smokes Bryce. I think Topuria wins, man. I don't know about smokes him, but I think he beats him. He fucking puts it on him. He fucking hurts him. And he fucking beats him. He fucking takes him down and out. Bryce Mitchell, if anything, gasses Topuria. Topuria's got some muscle on him, but I don't know. I wish that fight was 5 rounds, honestly. But I'm going the side of Ilia Topuria. I think he beats Bryce, guys. I'm riding with him. I don't know. I just have a feeling about it. A good feeling about it. I don't know. Bryce crazy, though, after all, he does think the earth is flat. True. Maybe he's fucking going to have some, super abilities. What I got nothing against Arkansas, bro. I got nothing against the Arkansas folk. I have Bryce in a monster parlay at plus 1,500. Ooh, good luck, dude. Oh, this right here, I'm going to bring this up because this is like a pretty interesting topic here. YouTube goals for 2023. My fellow YouTuber, my man. Okay, so I'm going to say 20,000 subscribers is my YouTube goal for 2023. Keep consistent with the quality as always. Build in the BKFC brand too. I want to expand myself there. I want to do more with BKFC. I want to get, even maybe some like live commentary role, or at least some type of live anything role, even just something more, I don't know, more voiceover, more work, man. I just want to get more. I want to do even more for BKFC, man. But the UFC, obviously, my fucking love. I'll be covering the UFC forever. So yeah, 20,000 subscribers, man. That's the goal with YouTube this year, man. You can't trust somebody's fight IQ, believes in the flat earth. Get rich off betting, side hustle, J. Espinoza 90, the fucking Mac. Thanks for the help and picks, man. Good luck, everyone, on your picks. Yeah, good luck, Justin Villegas. Much love, man. Why is Bryce's matchup going backwards? His last fight was against Edson, who's higher in the rankings than Sanitizer Boy. I think it was because the injury pullout, and then they just rebooked this fight. Raiders, you all know if Raiders didn't mess up early in the season, everyone be in trouble. Damn, I don't know nothing about football. Hey, something I do sometimes in parlay, 2 fighters from 1 card each week. Ankalev and Jared Cannonier, plus 170. FanDuel, 25 to pay 67. That's pretty good. I think both should probably win. I'm not, I guess it's not an official pick, but that Sean Strickland fight, that's interesting, man. Very intrigued by that matchup, to say the least, man. I'm curious to see what goes down between those two. Guys, I hope you enjoyed another late night live. I got a ton of content dropping this week. Tomorrow, we're doing this week's best MMA bets. Thursday, money line, and I'll throw the Bellator picks out there. Friday, UFC weigh-in recap show, followed by Bellator live stream for the main card. The main card fight companion. I got to blow my nose over here. And then Saturday, the UFC fight companion for the pay-per-view event, which is always huge. I'm looking forward to it. So keep it locked in on the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Smash the likes if you haven't. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Much love to everybody. Appreciate everybody watching on replay. Appreciate everybody just watching that doesn't even say anything, man. My silent subscribers, I got mad love for you too. Thank you all so much for being here, watching another late night live. Stay tuned for more content throughout the week because you know I'm bringing the heat all the time, baby. I'm going to let this fucking knuckle recover, bro, but I'll be back to work in those Mike Perry techniques on the bag, son. I got the BKFC approved moves. You know what I'm saying? Much love, my people. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you soon. Peace, guys, and have a fantastic